You're watching The Watchful Citizen, which is sponsored by the Lancaster County Democrats. My name is Barbara Baier. We're speaking with Bonnie Coffey today about health care reform. She is among the 47 million uninsured. Yeah. And so in the last year, can you share with us what some of your feelings about this have been?
I think this is all the anger, extreme anger, dismay, despair, anxiety, consternation, bewilderment, abandonment. That enough for you?
Yeah.
It's just a really weird. I never in my wildest dreams thought that I would be sitting here uninsured. I just thought I'd always have insurance. And then for an insurance company to several times tell me that they weren't going to cover, and I appealed, and they again said, we're not going to cover you. There's nowhere to go. There's no alternative. Particularly those of us who don't have the financial means to pay into the state's high-risk pool. There's just nowhere to go.
Now, when you have heard about the proposal coming out of the Obama administration and then the House of Representatives about the public option, how would that impact you?
Oh, it would give me great peace of mind, and it would give us coverage. I think that would, I would hope that that would be the goal for any plan that comes out, would be that everyone is covered. I don't care how you do it, you need to do it. How can we possibly, in a country as great as the United States of America, let people not buy their medications when they need them, or not take their children for their vaccinations because they can't afford them, or have people in the middle of their lives not have the tests that they need to have done to keep a check on whatever conditions they're dealing with. I don't understand this. I really don't understand why people are so angry about this. I don't find anything upsetting about helping your fellow American or sister American. I don't find that anything to be angry about.
No, I don't either. You know, I have a really dear friend who has had diabetes her entire life, you know, since early childhood. And she went through a difficult pregnancy in the last 2 years and was blessed with a wonderful baby boy. But in the process, she needed to quit work for a while to be able to bring the child to term. And now she cannot get health insurance, and she struggles all the time on just getting her insulin, going and getting the supplies to manage her condition. And she by no means can go and buy into a private insurance. She's just out there.
Yeah.
A mother of a young child who's depending on her, and she can't find coverage. So, tell us, how do you think that we and the viewers can get involved in going in and making this dialogue about health care reform more positive?
Well, I think you said it exactly. It needs to be a dialogue. People who have misconceptions about what is being proposed, and it's not President Obama's proposal. He's not proposed anything. This is the plan that the House of Representatives has put together. I just need people to understand that we're supposed to be Americans together. And this is turning into a, I've got mine, you go get yours. And I think that's a really dangerous, very tricky place to be. I understand that times are tough for people, and people are hanging on to what they have for dear life. That's understandable. But somewhere we've lost the feeling of taking care of others, making sure that the greatest country in the world has a level of living for everybody, not just those that made money off Wall Street and not just those who weathered somehow through the storm. but for everybody. And I'm not seeing that. I'm just really distressed and disturbed by some of the town hall meetings that I'm seeing. I'm seeing vile and venom and this wretched stuff going on, and I don't understand. Being one of the people that needs the help, I'm really having a hard time understanding, well, what did I do to deserve this? We just need to make sure everybody's covered.
And do you know where people can get more information so that they become more informed? Because I think knowledge gives us power.
Sure, absolutely. One of the websites that I really like is Political Fact Checker, and it's politifact.com.
Okay.
But they've taken things that people have said on both sides of the aisle. They are nonpartisan, and you can go on the website to see whether it's true, half true, or I love the one that says liar, liar, pants on fire. Got a couple of those in there. But it's a place to go find out. I mean, if you've got a question about this that somebody may have said about the plan, go check it out. But let's get our facts straight before we begin to denigrate the whole process. Don't take anybody's word for it. If somebody tells you something, don't just show up at a town hall and assume that that's the correct answer. And let's have a little bit of civility, a little bit of grace about this whole thing. This is a problem. We're Americans. We're smart, crafty, resourceful people. We can make this work.
Absolutely.
We just need to get on with it already, and we need to do what's good for the whole. Not for one pocket of people, not for you, not for me, for everybody. Because we're all Americans.
That's right.
We have to make this work for everybody.